Okay, and I'll start a recording. Right, so we just finished with Quake Dimension of the Machine, and we're going to be checking out another game called Urban Assault. Like Magic and Mayhem, this is a game which I played the demo of years and years ago. This game came out in 1998, and I remember being very interested in the mechanics in the game, and just how it worked, and what it looked like, which was pretty neat for 1998, I thought. So yeah, what can I say? Urban Assault is a 3D real-time strategy game, where I don't really know too much of it since I only played the demo. I know you have a floating mothership, and you summon units onto the battlefield. And they form into squads, and you send them around the map to deal with the enemies for you, or you can take direct control of the units and drive around on the map yourself. I think it's rather similar to another game which I haven't played called Battlezone, which, let me just have a look, which I think is a lot more. No, Battlezone, the 1998 game, I believe it is, which I think it's like tank combat, 3D tank combat on the moon or something like that. But I've never played that one, even though it was well regarded. Apparently, it was a sequel to a 1980 arcade game from Atari. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's basically just tank combat again. How about that? Anyway, so yeah, what I know, this game is abandonware. You can't actually purchase it on Steam or GOG or anything like that. Also, we're going to be using a version of it called Open UA, which there's actually a multiplayer community for this game, as I found out, which have a patched and fixed version of the game which will help it run on modern systems. I could get the original game working on Windows 10, only in software mode, however, and it didn't have any of the cinematics or music playing. So yeah, I don't know whether this is going to be a full playthrough of the game. It really depends on how it grabs me. This is more me just wanting to have a look at a bit more of the game than the tutorial and, say, the first mission or two, which the demo came with. So yeah, let me just start it up here. I will shortcut there, put that there. Okay. And double click that. I might have to load the game and then do a window capture or something. We'll see. Oop. Okay. Well, screen's capturing, but it's not actually showing up. Let's see. Window mode. There we go. Kind of. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just quit that and then we can see the introductory cutscenes again. That's quite loud. I haven't actually seen the introduction for this, I don't think.
After the big mistake, radiation has infected much of the Earth's surface. Alien races have invaded, seeking to drain our planet of its energy and destroy all traces of life. Surviving humans have divided into warring factions. Allies are non-existent. Know your enemies. Gorkovs, a monolithic opposition force predating the Toxic Age. Their warcraft is similar to our own, but their weaponry, utilizing electromagnetic impulse, is far more advanced. Myconians, a merciless alien race bent on torture and termination of humanity. The shielding of their hyperspeed warcraft is weak, but their weaponry is the most powerful the world has seen. Virtual presence shift to scout in Myconian sector. Until now, for the Myconians have just unleashed their most deadly weapon yet, the parasite. By leeching heat from our planet to fuel the Myconian invasion, the parasite is causing the Earth's core to cool, thus weakening our magnetic field and giving rise to extremes of climate and radiation that have all but guaranteed the annihilation of earthly life. Without your sacrifice, our destruction is certain. All else before you have failed. You are the last and only hope for survival. The parasite must be destroyed. Prepare for battle. All host station systems online.
Okay, well, that was very loud. Sound mixing, what even is it? Jeez, I'm sorry if that was kind of loud. I turned it down. I haven't seen that before. That wasn't in the demo. Okay, I've actually got context for what goes on in this. Right, so yeah. Let's see. Options. Explosion, sound effects, music volume, got that down. 16-bit textures, get the music on. Well, adjust the sound whether it's needed in game, but yeah, I don't think the game is going to be as loud as the cutscene was. I might have to look at the input a few times because this game's UI is not very good. It's a bit fiddly, and apparently it doesn't help the further through the game you get. Let's go to single player. Jumping into a vehicle dramatically increases its firepower, firing rate, maneuverability, and shielding. Your direct first-person control makes a vast difference. Yeah, apparently we actually are playing as like a, I don't know, like a cybernetic dude put into control of machines. I suppose that would make sense how we're able to jump around the vehicles, as I mentioned earlier. We'll do training mission 1. Got 3 of them, so it should be pretty short.
You have been chosen to lead the resistance. As the core brain of your war machines systems, you are at the heart of a formidable command center that is equipped with vast powers and extensive weaponry. Host station briefing sequence start. To scan the station's surroundings, use your joystick or arrow keys. Your greatest strength lies in plasma formation, the ability to create a sentient squadron of vehicles that will comply to your commands. To create vehicles, click the Creation button. Select a vehicle type, then click anywhere in the 3D space, and your new squadron will materialize. Plasma formation is limited only by available energy. Virtual presence technology will place you behind the controls of any vehicle you choose. To virtual presence shift, select the Jump into Vehicle button, and then click over any vehicle in the 3D world. Double-clicking on any vehicle in the 3D world will also place you inside that vehicle. To fire from within any vehicle, use your joystick trigger or spacebar. To move, use your joystick or arrow keys. You may also right-click with your mouse to access mouse control mode. Use the hat switch on top of your joystick to move the targeting reticle independent of vehicle direction. The first vehicle created in a squadron is the leader. All other vehicles in the squadron are drones. If you occupy the squadron leader, the drones will follow. During heated skirmishes, you will find it highly advantageous to jump into vehicles, as shielding and firepower increase when vehicles are user-occupied. You may also pick up valuable plasma residue from destroyed enemy vehicles. The resistance is much more effective when you join in the battle directly. You are the great equalizer. Resistance forces have established secret training sanctuaries. Your first training target is a passive host station prototype clone. Your mission: create and lead a small squadron of tanks and destroy the enemy. Prepare for simulation.
Okay, that was a bit more extensive than I was expecting, but yeah, you get to see the basic mechanics of the game. It's pretty cool for the time, at least anyway, being able to like directly control units in first person. Let's see. Vehicle creation and control. Yeah, we'll be doing pretty much what it was talking about there. Downlink from the Resistance Training Command. Welcome SDU-7. Your predecessors on the front have suffered grave losses, and Resistance Control AI needs you battle ready ASAP. This is a difficult font to read. Learn to use your host station controls well. It doesn't help that it's on top of a grid. Your first training mission is to destroy all airborne target drones located north of your entry point. First, create a new squad of Fox light tanks by clicking the Create button located on the lower left and then clicking the 3D world. Next, jump into a vehicle by clicking the Jump into Vehicle button, lower middle, and then clicking the desired vehicle. Finally, lead your new squad north towards the target drones. Deploy newly fitted ground-to-air guided missiles at the target drones until they are destroyed. Your sentient host station will guide you. Good luck. Okay. This does feel very familiar. 5% game with the same mechanics, hard to say. It came with your dad's force feedback joystick, one of the few games that made use of it. I've never actually used one of those. That would have been neat, being able to have like the joystick shaking and all that. I'm just going to be using a keyboard for this because my joysticks have serial ports on them, and I don't have an adapter for that for my computer. Frigging map screen rings a bell of all things. Must have played the demo. Yeah, well, I only ever played the demo of this, so I'll be interested to see whether we can see the aliens. There we go. Okay. This is
Create new vehicles with your creation button.
a 3D view. You got all these buildings around the place too, and this large light wall, which is the extent of the map area. I think if I press spacebar, yes, we actually take control of one of the turrets on the host station, or the mothership as it is. I like how the center of it's just got like a basic like a basic TV reception tower on it. But you can shoot and you can blow up these buildings, which is pretty cool.
Create new vehicles with your creation button.
Yes. Okay. These buttons are quite small because I'm playing at a huge resolution. So
now, virtual presence shift into a vehicle.
Yep.
Drive your vehicle
just double click
towards
that.
the enemy drone and destroy it.
So a joystick would help here because moving back and forth in this is like throttle. Like you hold down forward and it increases speed. I can't fully stop. There's no gauge, I don't think, on screen somewhere to tell me how fast my unit is going. So I just sort of have to go really slow if I want to stop. But I took control of the commander, so they should be following me. I also can
Find the enemy target on
click
your
on over
radar
here.
display.
Oh, that one's jiggling around. To switch control between the different vehicles. But I'll take control of the commander. I could also actually just hop into the mothership. I'm probably going to keep calling it mothership. Which you can teleport around, by the way. Which is pretty cool. But if I click on you...
Now, virtual presence shift into a vehicle.
I can tell them to move around on the map.
Target acquired.
I don't need to actually hop into them. But if I hop into them...
We have enemy contact.
We can drive around on our own.
Enemy sector entered.
We have 2 attacks on these. We have
Enemy
missiles.
destroyed.
And I also have a machine gun. So I'm using the directional keys
Enemy
to
tank. Hostiles
drive
neutralized.
around.
Drive your vehicle towards the enemy drone and destroy it.
Yes, I'm explaining things. And I'm pressing A and Z to raise and lower the targeting reticle there.
Enemy sector entered. Enemy station sighted.
So let's shoot this thing. Ugh. Okay, back up.
Enemy post
I'm
station
muddling up my
destroyed.
keys already. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Blow up another building.
Congratulations. Training 1.
You blew up a building.
complete.
There we go. Do I want to exit? Yep. Let's get that done. They need the antenna to pick up The Simpsons, which is probably still playing in the future, far future. I didn't get a date for when this game's supposed to take place. I don't know how far in the far future it is. Maybe it takes place in the far future in 2015. Don't explain over your explains. This channel isn't big enough for the 2 of us. I'm explaining about the game explaining. This is meta explaining. Okay, let's go to mission 2.
Powerful enemy forces threaten to destroy our fractured world. Defeating them requires that you both directly control your squadrons in battle and maintain high-level strategic thinking. The key to effective strategic deployment of battle squadrons is the map window. To reveal the map window, select the map button. You can move the map window, resize it, or zoom in or out. To move around within the map window, use the scroll bars, or hold down the right mouse button and drag. To issue orders to squadrons from within the map window, left-click and drag the mouse to select any number of vehicles, and then left-click their destination or target. The squadron target can be either a ground sector to conquer or an enemy unit to destroy. Sending squadrons to any sector will conquer it. Sectors turn blue when overtaken. Virtual presence technology will place you behind the controls of any vehicle you choose. To virtual presence shift, select the Jump into Vehicle button and then click over any vehicle in the map window. Double-clicking on any vehicle in the map window will also place you inside that vehicle. The key to organizing your battle squadrons is the Squadron Manager. To utilize it, click the Squadron Manager button. You can drag vehicles between squadrons to rearrange. Squadrons will regroup themselves accordingly in the 3D world. The Squadron Manager can also be used to calibrate the necessary aggression levels for each of your squadrons. Aggression levels range from Retreat Level 1 to Go Amok Level 5. As with the map window, selecting the Jump into Vehicle button and clicking over any vehicle within the Squadron Manager,
You have control.
or again double-clicking on any vehicle within the Squadron Manager will put you into the vehicle. Lastly, to direct individual vehicles from any vantage point in the 3D world, first, click over the vehicle that you want to direct, and then click the vehicle's destination or target. Resistance forces have established secret training sanctuaries. Your second training target is a mimic drone that simulates Gorkov enemy behavior. Your mission? Deploy your forces using your map window and defeat the enemy. Prepare for simulation.
Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome. Griff. You can't find any mention of when this takes place, so we assume 2021. 20 XTX. UI has all the chrome anyone could need. Yeah, one of my key memories, which ended up letting me track this game down by giving a description to people, was this game. I remember it being very blue. And yeah, the blue in chrome is very futuristic stuff. Its title is somewhat misleading. It's called Urban Assault, but I'm out in the countryside. Wherever assault. Let him who desires peace prepare for war. Vegetatus. Tetius. Vegetas? Soon you will be ready for frontline deployment. SDU7. Ugh, it's a terrible U. Your next training mission is to defeat a larger group of target drones by deploying your units to multiple locations using the map. To view where enemy target drones have been dispersed, display the map by clicking the map button. Then, to deploy your squads to multiple target positions, hold down the left mouse button, drag around the units you want, and then click a destination point. At any time, jump into a vehicle by simply double-clicking the vehicle's icon on the map or by using the jump into vehicle button. Your sentient host station will guide you. Good luck. I was thinking, looking at that cutscene, that this game would have benefited from having like a Supreme Commander style UI where you could say split the view between two different locations. So you could like have the view of your command ship on one side and you could have the view of this vehicle on the other, or something like that. Probably too much for the computers at the time, but what with them dragging these windows all over the place.
Host station systems online.
Okay, yeah, see.
Destroy all
the ground
targets
support.
seen on the map.
Okay. And we've got some helicopters. Can I create some more? I can create some foxes. No. There we go. What?
Select vehicles on map with mouse and send vehicles to enemy targets.
No, I wanted to...
That's Roger.
Can I select both squads at the same time? Oh, when it was talking about like the AI, which you can give them down there.
Virtual presence shift into any vehicle by double-clicking over any vehicle symbol on map.
So this one is they'll retreat to the host station, proceed directly to target, destroy enemies en route, conquer all sectors along the way, and go amok.
If necessary,
I guess they just like hunt
bring
down
up
things.
the squadron manager with the squadron manager button to adjust aggression levels of your unit.
Yes, Mom.
We have range on enemy.
Okay, how do I gain height? Oh, there we go. Hey.
Destroy all enemy targets seen on the map.
This was cool. So I remember being really cool in the game that you could fly helicopters around.
Target acquired.
Like, can I put you under
Select vehicles
a
on
control
map
squad?
with mouse and send vehicles to
No, I
enemy
can't.
targets.
Hold
Welcome
on.
back.
Oh, I can't actually go into the menu for shortcut for the input commands.
Bandits engaged. Stay frosty.
Okay.
If necessary, virtual presence shift into any vehicle by double.
You see, if I was able to like go to 1 to 5 and select the squads that way, it'd be a bit easier than having to use that little window.
Adversaries eliminated.
This is why Earth is losing the
Bring up
war. They
the
can't
Squadron
make good
Manager
UIs.
with the Squadron Manager button to adjust aggression levels of your units.
Okay, there's another one.
Destroy all enemy
Get over here.
targets seen on the map.
Target acquired.
I'm fine. Oh, they're actually shooting at me. No! This would be
Select
easier with a
vehicles
joystick.
on map with mouse and send vehicles to enemy targets.
Traversing hostile sector.
Hey!
Guns up, let's move.
Wait, hang on. Are you on like retreat or something? You are.
If necessary,
No!
virtual presence shift into any vehicle by double-clicking over
They shot
any
down my
vehicle
vehicle.
symbol on map.
Traversing hostile sector. Switching to attack vector.
Okay. Little vehicles.
If necessary, bring up the Squadron Manager with the Squadron Manager button to adjust aggression levels of your units.
Enemy
The,
destroyed.
UI element for what their current aggression level is could be a bit larger as well, considering it wildly changes
Destroy
their
all enemy targets seen on the
considering it
map.
wildly changes their
Bandits engaged. Stay frosty.
actions. That should be a bit more obvious what they're currently doing or why they're not doing something.
Select vehicles on map with mouse and send vehicles to enemy targets.
I think I'm supposed to be sitting in my thing, not like commanding them myself.
We have enemy contact. Enemy tankos retreating.
You think should probably
Station necessary.
get back over here.
Virtual presence shift into any vehicle by double
Because there's dudes attacking me. And I'd like you to deal with them.
Target acquired.
Can I summon some more?
Hostiles neutralized.
Nope. Hang on. No, I can.
Light tanks.
If necessary, bring up the Squadron
Put you in there.
Manager
There we go.
with the Squadron Manager button to adjust
Yes.
aggression levels of
Jeez,
your units.
the level of nagging in this.
Acknowledged.
Nag.
We have
Destroy all enemy targets seen
I'll go
on
and
the
let them
map.
deal with that over there.
hostiles neutralized.
It's like maybe game sewer repairs, but you work on helicopters. Maybe the helicopters are located in sewers.
Enemy host select vehicles on map with mouse and send vehicles to enemy targets.
Yes.
Roger. We have commit on
Go
target.
do that.
Target
Go
acquired.
attack them.
Enemy tankos retreating.
And what sort of enemies will we have in our game?
Enemy
Hockey
host
pucks.
station, if necessary, virtual presence shift.
Yeah, they're kind of
into
hockey
any
pucks.
vehicle by double-clicking
They remind
over
me of
any
the,
vehicle symbol on map.
They remind me of the, what's it called? Supply boxes, which you'd shoot in, say, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Various Star Wars, like, shipping
If
freights they have in
necessary,
space.
bring up the Squadron Manager with
Yes,
the
yes,
Squadron
yes,
Manager button
yes.
to adjust aggression
Please.
levels of your units.
How often should we have this, tutorial dialogue playing? Every 5 seconds.
Destroy all enemy targets
There we go.
seen on the map. Enemy host station destroyed.
Damn it, General, we lost 86% of our army when we assaulted their base. The steel blue loot UI was worth it. We have to look
Order
cool.
confirmed.
Well done.
Yay,
All
victory.
target drones destroyed. Training 2 complete.
I like to be able to, like, send them off like that and do things. Okay. The nagging. It's ended. Remind you a lot of those tins of cookies or candies you find in duty-free shops. Oh yeah. I think I know what you mean. The, yeah, we have like these biscuit tins and everyone's grandma has one and they've got like knitting supplies in them instead of biscuits. It's most disappointing. Or crater critters. Doesn't have the future brown full screen filter. I think that was a few years later where brown became the future. Those biscuits always look so nice. You can still get like packs of various biscuits like that. Some of them are really nice. I'm getting distracted by biscuits. Let's go on to the third one. Hyde
Your
Park.
primary objective on each level is to eliminate the areas occupying Terran or alien foes. But along the way, you will need to accomplish other objectives as well. Discovering and conquering power station sectors, technology upgrade sectors, or beam gate key sectors is essential to victory. Power station sectors appear in your map window as an energy symbol. When a power station sector has been conquered, your host station will absorb its energy. Technology upgrade sectors appear in your map window as a sigma symbol. When a technology upgrade sector has been conquered, you will be rewarded with a variety of shielding, weaponry, building, or vehicle upgrades. Beam gate key sectors appear on your map window as a flashing red symbol.
Target acquired.
When all beam gate key sectors on a level have been conquered, the level's beam gate platform will open, allowing your passage to the next theater of battle. To conquer a power station sector, technology upgrade sector, or beam gate key sector, first deploy squadrons to that sector. Fire several shots onto the sector ground or at the structure to claim it. The sector will turn blue in your map window when overtaken. Discovering and conquering undeclared power station sectors is necessary to obtain greater energy. Your conquered power station's energy output is dependent on its surrounding emission area. The more sectors you conquer that are adjacent to your power station, the greater the energy output of your host station. Conquering numerous sectors adjacent to your power station will provide an enormous output of energy. To achieve the optimal power absorption, teleport your host station directly above or as near to the power station as possible. To teleport your host station, first select your host station in either the map window or the squadron manager. Then click anywhere in the map window or 3D world and your host station will instantly teleport to that destination. In most cases, teleport range is limited only by available energy. Beaming to a conquered power station, no matter how far, is free. When all beam gate key sectors on a level have been conquered, the beam gate platform will open, allowing you to transfer to the next level of battle. Teleporting your host station to the beam gate platform will initiate this transfer. Therefore, in order that your squadrons not be left behind, you should always send them to the beam gate platform first, and only then teleport your host station over. This will initiate beaming of your entire armada to the next level. Resistance forces have established secret training sanctuaries. Your third training target is an unconquered battle zone. Your mission? Deploy squadrons, locate the power station, conquer it and all surrounding sectors, and exit the level by opening and passing through the beam gate platform. Prepare for simulation.
Okay. Kind of sounds like the vehicles are like continued between levels. That's interesting. Do they have experience? And finally tonight, some bad news. The 6th Resistance champion selected to engage in our multi-front war has perished under Gorkovian hands. Falcons in missing man formation will fly over Hyde Park tomorrow during the scheduled memorial. Resistance Nightly News. 3rd of the 17th, 2071. Okay, so it takes place quite a few more years in the future. Apparently. Bottom line, you are going to die, but read our mission briefings and we can help you live longer. And who are we? We are the stored memories of the best host station masters who came before you, went into battle, and, upon death, were digitally linked into the network. We come bearing knowledge. Got some kind of, what's it called? Some kind of, like, hive mind thing going on here. The plan. This is your final training mission. This region is the foothold to the rest of the continent and contains a long-abandoned power station that, if reacquired, can be reactivated to supply power to our own resistance forces once again. Create several foxes and lead them 3 sectors southeast to conquer the power station, then increase its energy output by conquering as many surrounding sectors as possible. Central AI warns that Gorkovian forces staged at outlying fringes may interdict with Gargoyle 1 attack helicopters. Geez, that's a roundabout way of spelling gargoyle. If so, terminate with extreme prejudice. Okay. Why can't they handle everything?
Host station systems online.
Look at that ground texture. There's some trees too. Wow.
Welcome, Commander. Your primary mission objective is to send out drones to locate and conquer a fallen resistance power station in this region.
Okie dokie.
Light tank ready.
I will split you up like that, and you can. I keep right-clicking to move them, but it's left-click.
Order
Just
confirmed.
hang around over
Target
there.
acquired.
They run a gargoyle. Gargoyle. Cough drops.
Enemy station sighted. We have range on
I like
enemy
how
tango.
you capture things by shooting them. They even said as much in the tutorial. It's just when you get into a new area, you shoot at the building to take
Power
control.
station conquered. Excellent work, Commander.
Okay, yeah, I want to go over there. That's cool. Being able to teleport around like that.
Commander. Energy absorption now in progress.
Okay.
Now, switch to secondary mission objective. Locate and destroy
No,
invading
shift.
enemy forces.
Or waypoints. There we go.
Acknowledged. Order confirmed.
You go and deal with those.
Station under attack.
You're over there. Can we level a few of these buildings? They're getting in the way of my view.
You have control. Enemy tangos retreat. Enemy destroyed.
I think I can destroy these.
We have enemy contact.
Yeah, there we go.
Enemy tangos retreat. Enemy destroyed.
Good job. Wow, yeah, you can actually
Enemy tangos retreat.
like take out an entire building. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, look. Neat. Destruction.
Enemy destroyed. Order
Okay,
confirmed.
go over there. Go to that zone. Go. Actually, you have to go
Eliminate
down
all
there.
enemy presence from region.
Okay. Yeah, I don't particularly want you to like be roaming around.
You have control.
Host station under attack.
Meow. Let's go shoot
Enemy
something.
tangos retreating.
Oh, hey,
Enemy
look, they got a big
destroyed.
helicopter.
Input required.
Pick up those electrical thingies. That was power saying before, wasn't it? Can I run over the power lines? Nope. They're solid. That's why they're still standing. Okay, so I think I go over here.
Enemy sector.
Yeah, there we go. I captured them by shooting the buildings. Or shooting the ground.
Enemy sector entered.
Okay.
You have control. Guns up, let's move.
Host station under attack.
Go over there. Vroom. This way. I wonder what my control limit of units is.
We have range on enemy tango. Enemy sector entered.
Get it! Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay. That's a big building. Ooh, you can actually go underneath it.
The Resistance needs you. Terminate invading Gorkov host station now.
Yeah. Okay. Is it somewhere? Hold on.
Welcome back.
Input required.
You go
Guns up.
there.
Let's move.
That's the end of level portal. isn't
Order
it?
confirmed.
That's what I was saying.
Key
Guess
sector
Just keep
captured.
taking over these areas.
Light tanks ready.
And I'll summon
Guns up,
you
let's
and
move.
go over there. There we go. Look at this square ground. You
We
can
have
make a
range
picture
on
by
enemy
rearranging
tango.
them. Just
Eliminate
slide
all
puzzles.
enemy
Ugh.
presence
Hate
from
slide
region.
puzzles. They're one of the most aggravating things
We
to have in the car.
enemy
I think.
contact. Enemy tangos acknowledged. Target acquired.
They run over the power lines. It's not Factorio.
Hostiles neutralized.
These are the ones you need in Factorio so that you can't destroy them. Need to play more Factorio. Yeah, I was actually looking at a mod which Riff and some others were playing. I forget what it was. Angels and Bobs, I think it was, or something. It adds a whole bunch of different ores which you have to split up the different minerals which come from them. It's
Guns up, let's move.
rather complicated.
Target acquired. We have enemy contact.
It seems quite neat, and I like
Enemy
it's got
destroyed.
a whole bunch of
Guns up, let's move.
other upgrades for like tanks and artillery.
Target acquired. Enemy station sighted.
Okay, so that one was a
Hostiles neutralized.
thingy. I don't know what that one was.
Ground units request fire support.
Oh wait, that's their command.
We have
center.
enemy contact.
I'll go deal with that.
Guns up, let's move. Tank squad retreating.
No, who's telling you to retreat?
Enemy destroyed.
I guess you're taking casualties. I would have thought in a game like this.
Post station
There we go.
destroyed. Enemy post station destroyed.
I would have thought in a game like this
Good
you're
work.
controlling robots.
Region destabilized.
Kind of seems like you're actually
Now,
controlling vehicles
open
with people in
region
them.
Beam gate by conquering beam gate key sectors that appear as flashing red symbols on your map. Welcome back.
Okay.
Weapons and shields
Did that shift
recharged.
from over there to over here?
Light tanks ready.
Okay. Get your numbers back up. And
Order confirmed.
you can go over to there. Oh, I can right click and drag that. Oh, that's so much useful. So much better.
Vector achieved. Request new order. Guns up, let's move.
Okay, so
Acknowledge.
you need to go there.
Order confirmed.
You need to go there.
Acknowledge.
You need to go there. Let's teleport
Now,
over here.
teleport your host station over to the power station to begin harvesting its energy.
No. I just did that.
Vector achieved. Request new orders.
Don't remember what that was. It's a building. Hey! Hey!
Sector captured.
Oh! That's the end of level thingy. Okay. Oh well. Rules say we can only digitize the dead and we're out of food. It's more humane this way. I mean, it would make sense if they were robots to me, because you're making them out of plasma or whatever, so unless you're creating the person as well, I guess you could have like personalities in them. And the side effect of that is that they would retreat rather than just being a complete robot. One kill, 26 kills. They got 3 kills. Okay. Maps. Capture as many sectors as possible to expand your territory and increase your power station's output. As your enemy loses this territory, you gain his power station's output will decrease. Okay, well, let's save. I don't know. Game 1. There we go. Hang on. What? Where? Oh, that's creating a new game, not a new save. Huh? Okay, that's weird. I was worried there for a moment. Save. Okay, and then I can load that. Okay, good. So it looks like we've got a choice of 2 levels, Skull Alley and Virgin Steel. Those 2 maps aren't blue. Even though I played them. That one I can't select it again. Oh well, whatever. I don't know. Any votes on which one we should do? Otherwise I'll just like pick one randomly. I don't know whether it will be a choice between one or the other, or whether we'll have to do both of them. Anyways.
Enemy alert. A powerful threat approaches our borders. Gorkovs, a monolithic opposition force, predating the Toxic Age. The unrelenting Gorkovs continue to advance their eastern empire deeper into Central and Western Europe. Battle zones. High-density urban areas. Deployment of ground tanks essential. Beware of aerial attack by slow but deadly Gargoyle 2 anti-tank copters. Intelligence reports warn of highly classified, saucer-shaped warcraft armed with deadly electromagnetic impulse weaponry. Codename Gigant. Activate all battle systems. Prepare for mission briefing.
Okay. And the teacher asked, who can tell me why the moon has a dark side? So it would never have to see what happened at Skull Alley, the orphan replied. Resistance Reader magazine. Bottom line, Skull Alley, the brutal Garkovs turned it into a penal colony, and then a research center using our captured scientists. Energy is everything in this war. Captured the Gorkovian power station sector to the northeast, and then regained the works of our scientists by capturing the technology upgrade center to the west. Beware of an elite Gargoyle 2 squad, the Red Rain. Nobody likes you. No machine can fight with the skill and human heroics that you possess. Every chance you get, jump into a vehicle, lead the fight, and pick up valuable plasma residue for more energy. Your forces will enjoy an advantage. Okay.
Host station systems activated.
We've got 2 vehicles here. Oh no, we've actually got 5. 7. Yes, 7. That's 7 of them. Let's create a few more.
Light tanks online.
And I will distribute you amongst these groups. Go.
You have control.
No, I didn't want to take control of you.
Vector achieved. Request new orders.
Okay. Oh, that number there is how many is in the squad. Okay. See something over there. There's like a little thingy flying around over there. Go and have a look at it.
Order confirmed. We have enemy contact. We have enemy contact. Enemy destroyed. Vector achieved. Request new orders. Acknowledged.
This map's actually really small.
You have control. Acknowledged.
I wish this wouldn't fly over to the other side of the map.
Request
Over
new orders.
the other side of the screen.
We have range on enemy tango.
Hello.
We have enemy contact.
Okay, go deal with them.
Welcome back.
Let's go and help them.
Under attack.
Hostiles neutralized.
Oh, I wasn't actually shooting.
We have range on enemy
I
tango.
was right clicking and you have to press spacebar.
Enemy destroyed.
Or left mouse button. Okay.
We have range on enemy tango. Enemy destroyed. You have control.
Okay. Oh, they all joined into the one squad.
Enemy.
Those helicopters are so fat.
We have enemy contact. Enemy destroyed. Enemy tango retreat. Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, back up. There we go. There's another one there.
Hostiles neutralized.
Get around. I wonder whether I should take control of the commander,
Enemy
because with
sector
how
entered.
difficult it is to get around, they're going to be following me, waiting for me to get to a spot.
Power station captured.
Okay, there we go.
Acknowledged.
No, I want you to
Order
hold this
confirmed.
position,
Welcome back.
Input required.
and I want you to teleport over there. Okay, cool. Let's split you up.
Light tanks online. Guns up, let's move. Guns up, we have enemy contact.
Go and attack them.
Enemy destroyed. Order
Over there.
Input required. Target
Go
acquired.
and capture that point there.
Target acquired.
I guess just...
New vehicle technology upgrade captured.
Okay, what's that do? Ooh, I got the weasel.
Vector achieved. Request new order.
What's the weasel?
You have control.
It's got some kind of plasma
Vector
gun.
achieved.
It seems.
Request new order.
And they're super fast. Meow.
Enemy. We have enemy contact.
Uh-oh. Ah.
Hostiles neutralized.
Meow.
Vector achieved. Request new order. Enemy tango retreat.
Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
Power station under attack.
There you don't. If you're attacking that, that's important.
Vector achieved. Request new order. We have range on enemy tango.
Meow. Okay. Yeah, get that. There we go.
Enemy sector entered. That's
That's a weird thing. No!
Range on enemy tango.
Blew up my weasel. Is there a helicopter stuck behind this building? I wish my view would tilt up and down a bit. I can't actually change that.
Enemy sector entered.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Let's hop out of that.
Target acquired.
Oh,
Guns up, let's move.
you have to... Okay, so normally in a game, if you press
Order
left click
confirmed.
and then you shift left click, it will remember the first input and it will queue up the next waypoint after that. In this, if you want waypoints, you have to shift click all of them. You can't just do the you can't just start setting waypoints on the second input. You have to put it on the first one. That's a little annoying.
Target acquired.
Because normally I'd do like left click and then I'd be like, now where do I want them to go? Over here. But no, see, it forgets it and then puts them over there.
Guns up, let's move.
It's just little things. Anyway. I like the idea this game has. It is
Input
kind of
required.
difficult to
Light
keep
tank
tabs
ready.
on all this at the same time.
Input required.
But,
Target acquired.
and I mean, I am looking at a map over here a lot rather than any of this. I'm looking at these two
Station
things rather than all this. Which is kind of,
Guns up,
you know,
let's
I'd
move.
like to be paying attention to the 3D,
Vector
to the
achieved.
3D
Target
map.
acquired.
Beam gate open.
When I drive around that, I can do
Target
that.
acquired. You have control.
Let's go.
Enemy post station destroyed.
Oh, that's actually this
Input required.
post station. Okay. Well, there we go. Another map done.
Welcome back.
Can I see my objective somewhere? Situation analyzer. Oh, jeez. Ready to beam. Advice. Send your best vehicles into open beam gate and then beam host station into
Vector
gate.
achieved.
Yeah, okay.
Request new orders. Acknowledged.
Do I send
Acknowledged.
them all there?
Acknowledged. Order confirmed. Input required.
And once they're all in that square... Can I save during a level? Yes, I can. Okay. Or at least it looks like I can.
Input required.
Teleport over there. And there they all go. Is that a replay of all the zones which I took? That's pretty neat. I thought that was just a sort of a canned or you know, a pre-recorded image which was just playing there. But it kind of looks like it was following how I actually took the zones over. Okay. Oh, the other one is still there. Surprise! Okay, let's save over that. Okay. Yep. Sure.
Magnetosphere status. Myconian parasite, harvesting heat from the Earth's core at an alarming rate. Magnetic field damage critical. Enemy alert. An advancing force stands in our way. Tyrecasts, a fanatical human brotherhood. Technology has passed them by in their monastic isolation, but do not underestimate them. Battle zones. Outlying villages. Though their antiquated warcraft is slow and their weaponry primitive, Tyrecasts are unyielding attackers with extremely heavy armor. Eliminating biplanes, air zeppelins, and Leonid tanks may require multiple shell punctures. Exercise your air superiority against tanks with copter strikes. Activate all battle systems.
Okay. So they've got like Mark 1 tanks from World War One and biplanes. They're a little behind the times. I freaking told them, but they didn't listen. Never, never enter battle at Twin Rocks. The Cobbs have a special thing for that place. SDU-5 post-death debrief. Restored 7/15th, 2016. Oh. Okay, apparently this has been going on for a while. Bottom line. Sorry, but our entry coordinates are set for Twin Rocks. You will see action immediately. Another problem. Multiple Gorkovian host stations have been detected, including the more powerful TerraTools 2, which can produce huge complements of Gargoyle 2s. Central AI reports that a scout spy satellite can be captured in the technology upgrade sector. Look for a power source near you ASAP. Taking it with you. As you know, the beam gate can take vehicles from one mission to the next when you drive them onto the beam gate platform before transporting your host station to it. Actually, it kind of sounds like I should be spawning as many units as possible before I end a mission, if it's going to carry them over to the next level. I guess we'll see whether we have all the ones I had from the previous mission here. We have recalibrated our beam gate network so that room for one more vehicle is made each time you destroy an enemy host station. Yeah, okay. So there's a limit to how many I can take. A little behind the times. I mean, they don't have self-flushing toilets or something. Toilets? I think I'm like a floating brain in a... like a mothership or something. Who needs toilets? I don't have a butt. Okay, so let's see. There's that thingy. There's a tech upgrade there, tech upgrade there. Eisenhans. Okay. Key sector. Tarkestan Flying Fortress. It's just a building. They've like stuck jets, hover jets on a building. The gargoyles, jaguars, okay, and weasels. That's where we're spawning, actually. Oh, they're right on top of us? Okay. Yeah, there they are, right there. Boom. So much for that.
Vector achieved. Request new order.
Good job, buddies. Ooh, okay. Actually got a bit of a map. I feel like I should extend this to cover the entire screen.
Target acquired.
Okay, go over there. What are you doing? Oh, you're a jaguar. You got a deeper voice. And a heavier cannon.
Acquired.
Okay. Those are
On our way.
biplanes?
We have enemy contact.
Where are they? There they are. No, they're the helicopters. Come on. Ah. Again, having a joystick would make this easier. Throttle control.
Enemy tango retreating.
I don't remember playing the demo with the joystick, so...
We have range on enemy tango. Enemy tango retreat. Enemy destroyed.
Looks like this vehicle I'm in doesn't have a machine gun.
Order we have enemy contact.
Okay, can you come back and deal with these things?
Enemy signature confirmed.
I do need to get a power station.
Target acquired. Hostile.
Host station under attack.
Yeah.
You have enemy tangos retreating. Enemy tangos retreating.
That's too far away. Ooh, hello.
Hostiles neutral.
New vehicle technology upgrade captured. Enemy host station destroyed.
Well, there goes another one. Okay. I think these are designated cliffs. I think there was, yeah, there's like steep cliffs over there. Whether that's impassable or not, I don't know. And these are like these hills. Okay. Again, let's put them all into one group. I think it's when I click and drag, it sort of puts them all into the one group. Yeah. That's not exactly what I would like to happen when I click and drag on units. Even though I want to select all the units, that doesn't necessarily mean I want them all to be in the one squad. Anyway.
That's a will comply.
Go over there. Okay, we take that over. Where the power station? I forget. Somewhere. Go and have a look.
On our way.
Actually,
Tank squad retreating.
weasel or something. There we go. Create a few more weasels.
Light tanks online. Weapons and shields recharged.
There we go. Okay.
Vector achieved.
Do you repair
Request
when
new
you're
order.
near my host station, or do I
Guns
get a
up,
vehicle
let's
which will
move.
heal you later on?
Guns up, let's move.
Go over there.
Order confirmed.
And you lot can go over there.
Guns up, let's move.
What's this way?
Guns up, let's move. Input.
There's a few more
Acknowledged.
vehicles there. Don't get too close to them. I don't think you're going to be powerful
Order
enough to deal with them.
confirmed.
And what they were saying?
Order confirmed.
That's the edge of the map there, too. Okay. Can you actually go over there? No.
Moving on.
I'll take that noise as a no.
On our way.
Okay.
Vector achieved. Request new orders.
I guess I'll just have you sit there because, one, you're low on power,
Moving on.
and two, you don't need to sit on top of the
Acknowledged.
research center to make use of it.
Target acquired. We have enemy contact.
Okay, go deal with them.
You have control. Vector achieved. Enemy signature confirmed. We have range on enemy tango.
So slow.
We have enemy contact.
Go. Okay, so that's the
Input required.
end of level thingy.
You have control.
Let's hop on you. We'll go off in this direction. Let's have a look. Whoa. This terrain's looking a bit more interesting than the flat maps which we were in before. Oh, there's a power station.
Enemy sector entered.
Do I own it yet?
Enemy sector entered.
Shoot it!
Moving to intercept. Guns up, let's move. control.
No! I blew up my own vehicle by shooting the ground in front of me.
Enemy sector entered.
I would like to take control of this thing.
Power station captured.
Thank you.
Post station under attack.
Vector achieved. Request
Ooh.
new orders.
Just in time, they sent a whole bunch of vehicles over there.
You have control.
Okay, over there. Right. Yeah. I feel certain that there's a button which allows me to switch between the different, guns on my
Spy cam deployed.
vehicle, but I don't know.
We have enemy contact. Moving on.
Okay, go over there.
Order
Go over
confirmed.
there. What are you?
We have enemy contact.
I guess you just give me a overview of the area.
We have enemy contact. Input required.
Like you stop when I
Required.
let go of the spacebar.
Input required. Enemy destroyed.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now what?
Input required. Input required.
There's like a little cave over there.
You have control.
What's in there? I can't get up that hill. It's too steep. No. Oh. It's just a tunnel. Okay.
Spy cam request input.
Yes, yes. Yo. Let's see. So that's the point to leave.
Enemy sector entered.
There's another research center there. I think that's their... Yeah.
Enemy station.
Blah. It's got like organ music playing. This might have been a demo mission? That feels vaguely familiar. That I've heard that before. What? Like turrets?
Enemy sector entered.
It's like missile turrets there. Okay.
You have control. Input required.
Spy bots everywhere. Let's see.
Light
Some
tank
weasels. Some foxes.
ready. Light tanks on. Input. Order confirmed.
I want you to go
Order confirmed.
like
Vector achieved. Request
That.
new orders.
and then what? Go there, 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 there. There, there. Then go around like that. And then you can head up
Acknowledged.
to there, please.
We have enemy contact. Enemy tangos retreating.
Okay, you can go there.
Acknowledged.
You can go there.
Acknowledged.
You can go there. And
On our way.
you can go there too. Okay.
Enemy tank. Hostiles neutralized.
Let's create some more foxes.
Light tanks online.
I actually generate my
Hostiles neutral. Order confirmed.
my energy pretty quickly while sitting on top of this. I guess I have a lot of territories around it captured. Maybe? It's hard to tell. It would be much more useful if I was, say, green. My territories were green rather than blue, because the grid's blue. So it's like, do I own this grid?
Achieved. Request new orders.
I guess these ones I don't, because they've got the red angles
Input.
around them.
We have range on enemy tangos. Acknowledged. We have enemy contact. On our way. We have
Go
enemy
deal with
contact.
those.
We have range on enemy tangos. Hostiles neutralized.
Okay, good. You got rid of those turrets.
Input required. Input. Order confirmed.
Go take that. You can join up there. Actually.
Vector achieved.
Got two
Request
vehicles.
new orders.
And there we go. Being able to click and drag this icon to quickly combine entire groups would be useful too.
Target acquired.
Okay, good.
Guns up. Let's move.
Then go take that.
Order
Go take
confirmed.
that. And there. And that one.
Guns up. Let's move.
Might have the music a little too low. Or maybe not.
Input required.
I turned down my headphones when the intro cutscene was playing. I forgot to turn them back up again. I don't know. Music was turned down quite a lot in the settings. Possibly turn it up a little bit more.
Acknowledged. That's a will comply.
I mean, we're gonna hear that screaming. Okay, go over there.
Input required. Guns up. Let's move. That's a
Why are
will
you-
comply.
Roaming all over the place. I'd like you to
Armor
just...
technology upgrade captured.
Ooh, neat.
Guns up. Let's move.
A new vehicle? Nope. I guess that means our units have more armor now?
I can request input.
Go over there. Go over there. Whee! It's just like little radar dishes.
Guns up. Let's move. Target acquired. Target acquired. Guns up. Let's move. Input required.
Okay.
Input required.
Did I not go through those zones?
Acknowledged.
No.
Order confirmed.
Took a zone from me. Ow. I don't think these can attack.
Guns up. Let's move.
Okay. Let's create some more
Light
foxes.
tanks ready. Order confirmed.
Go up there.
That's a will comply.
You lot go over there.
That's a will comply.
Take that zone.
Acknowledged.
Go there. You can hop there. You can hop there.
Enemy station.
Yep.
Guns up, let's move. Input acknowledged. Target acquired. Input required.
Okay, good. We've got those.
Acknowledged.
Move up there.
That's a will. Enemy signature confirmed. Acknowledged.
Go there. Good. No! Shot my spy thing.
Input
Now it's
required.
retreating. Okay.
Guns up, let's move. Target acquired.
Yeah, if you don't get the
Input
entire
required.
squad in your click and drag selection, it will actually drop members
Guns
out
up,
of that
let's move.
squad.
Target acquired. Guns up, let's move.
Okay.
You have control.
Let's go see what's going on.
We have range on enemy Tango.
Go over there.
Enemy sector entered.
Things are getting blown up.
Enemy contact. Hostiles neutralized.
I like the Doppler effect when I turn around. Oh, it's actually a farm.
You have control. You have control.
Okay, get back over there.
Enemy sector entered.
Wow. Ow.
You have control.
They hurt.
Enemy signature confirmed. Acknowledged.
Key sector captured. Key sector lost.
Come on.
Key sector
It's got barely any
captured.
health left.
Key sector lost.
Guns up, we have enemy contact. Target, we have range on enemy Tango.
Shoot it.
Enemy,
Key sector captured.
ground unit, request fire support.
Enemy post station
There we go.
destroyed.
Kaboom. And all the units blow up at the same time, too. Actually, all my guys blew up, too. Well. Yay, victory.
Input required.
Okay.
Beam gate open. Welcome
Is there anything
back.
else to find around here? I have that. I have that. I have that. I don't think there's anything outside over there.
I can request input.
Wait, you can go there, but you can't go over there? Hold on. What do you mean you can't go over there? You can fly.
Beam gate open.
All these rocks with like little holes in them is interesting. Whee! Okay, did I take that? Yes, I did. Oh. Okay.
Welcome back.
We have to go there.
Beam gate open.
Light tanks online.
Let's summon a whole bunch of things. you can all go there.
Order confirmed.
And some
Light
weasels
tanks
too.
ready.
There we go.
Acknowledge.
And once everyone's there, we'll teleport and leave the level.
Input required.
As I said, I don't know how much of this I'm going to play. I never really thought I would play through the entire game. As I said earlier, it depends on how much it grabs me. I don't know how many units there are to see either. I guess I'd like to see if there's like... Because I've seen helicopters before. And I'd like to see maybe some different things which I haven't seen. There we go. Yeah, it's actually... This is actually based on what I was doing in the mission. As you can see them taking these zones over here, then I took them back. Yeah, okay. That's neat. Armor upgrade. Fox, 52%. Oh, that's what that did. Does that carry over? Fort Granada, Dark Valley, or Virgin Steel again? Each vehicle type has its own advantages and disadvantages. While creating vehicles, use the effectiveness list in the lower right of your screen to determine the right vehicle for the job. Okay. Let's do this one. The Fox, fast, ground to air capable, cheap, hell yes, one of the best products from Stouts and Corp. Wish we had more in the early days. From interviewers, retired Defense General Wasteflog. The Gorkovs zealously guard Virgin Steel, as it includes the area's only power station. You absolutely must capture this power station sector in the northwest corner. Central Encryption believes that it has broken the Gorkovian power translation code, so you should be able to plug into its power after capture. Immediately beam your host station to this sector and conquer the surrounding sectors to maximize power flow to your host station. The risk in capturing versus destroying is that it can be taken back. Beware of the dreaded Gorkovian fast turbine landcraft, the Speedy. Sounds so impressive, and then they call it the Speedy. Big news. Central AI reports that somewhere within this region is a technology upgrade sector for a powerful new tank, the Jaguar. Okay. Speedy. I actually had it.
Station systems activated.
In my Pokemon Yellow game, way back when I first played that, I had a Pidgeot called Speedy. He saw me through the Elite Four. I was so proud of him. Okay, so got a whole bunch of helicopters around here. They haven't been too much of a threat.
Light tanks ready.
So I guess... Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I'm actually playing the missions out of order, and it's giving me units from the different missions. Interesting. So you can sort of go to this mission, pick up Jaguars, and it will make going to some other missions easier if you have them. But I've got these spy cams, which I probably wouldn't have had any otherwise.
Host station under attack.
We have range on enemy tango.
That's kind of neat. Still wish I could turn this thing around. Do you think you could rotate the station? Seeing as it's hovering and all. I don't know. Maybe I've just been crazy. Yeah, let's go up there.
We have enemy contact.
I need to take that.
We have range on enemy tango. Enemy tank, enemy destroyed. We have enemy contact. Enemy tango hostiles neutral.
They all just shooting buildings. There's a building in the way. I can't keep.
Enemy destroyed.
Can't hit it. There.
Enemy tangos retreat. Enemy destroyed.
Okay. What's that say? Insane in the membrane. Google meditation.
Input required.
Guru meditation error 81 something or other C. Like these buildings also, they have photos on them for the
Enemy
textures.
sector entered.
I feel like having done their own textures would have worked better. Just with the low quality of the textures, it's
Enemy sector
they're just
entered.
kind of
Guns
a
up,
bit
let's
conspicuous. Okay, so shoot the building, take it over.
move. Power station captured.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Okay. And teleport over there. That building had something on it as well. Okay. Actually, just move you out. Oh, I can actually order them there too. Nice. I hope giving them waypoints like this is like telling
Order
them
confirmed.
to take over those zones as they move through them.
Target acquired.
I don't actually think it's doing that. I think I have to tell them to
Vector
move to
achieved.
that zone
Request guns up, let's move.
for them to
We
actually
have
take it over.
enemy
I can't give them an order elsewhere, otherwise they just move.
We have enemy contact.
Post station under
Instead of
attack.
capturing the zone.
You have control.
I'm glad these missiles are slightly homing. It makes my job so much easier.
Enemy tangos retreating.
Explosions are pretty glorious,
Input required.
with all the little bits of
Input required.
debris raining down onto the battlefield.
Input required.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Target acquired. Acknowledged.
Gonna have to take your leave, Wex. Well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you have a good rest.
Target acquired. We have range on enemy
No, I want you
tango.
over here. Why are you wandering around over there, spy bot? I don't think you can actually
Target acquired.
I don't think you can actually fight. Why are you trying to shoot a
Input
helicopter or
required.
something?
Input required.
Okay. I think if I click on the power station, it should default me to like sitting right on top of it rather than how it is at the moment, because my view is being taken up by mostly
Post
that.
station under attack.
Acknowledged. Tank squad losing ground. Acknowledged. We have range on enemy tango.
I'm glad my defenses
We have enemy contact.
take control automatically.
Post station under attack.
We have range on enemy
That's
tango.
nice. I might just shift us forward a little bit. There we go. I've got a bit of a better view now.
Light tanks ready.
Okay. You lot,
Acknowledged.
go over there.
Order confirmed.
You can go
Target
there. You can go
acquired.
there. You two, get over here. I tell you to retreat. Will you retreat then? What are you doing anyway?
New vehicle technology upgrade captured.
What the heck is that thing? Oh, are you getting like stuck onto terrain, you silly buggers?
Input required. Vector achieved.
Look,
Request
take
new
off
order.
and fly. That's how it's done.
Enemy sector.
Okay. Good. Oh, there's their
Welcome back.
command center. Hey, we've got Jaguars.
Medium tank standing by.
Medium tank.
On our way. Guns up, let's move. Acknowledged. Target acquired. You have control.
No.
You have control.
Yeah, let's take over this guy. Okay.
Vector achieved. Request new order.
I just didn't like that building. Or this one.
Welcome back.
Okay, so all of you
That's a will comply.
go and attack that.
Enemy signature confirmed.
No! Oh, I've already got control of it.
Enemy host station
Hey!
destroyed.
Those host stations really aren't that tough. I'd assume it's going to get more powerful, going to get harder later on. But so far we've been doing pretty well just by mobbing them. Did I hear music for a moment there? Hold on. Thought I heard like a dun.
Beam gate open.
Yeah. Oh well. Do we have that square up there? I think we do.
Welcome back.
Okay. Right. Everyone,
Order confirmed.
get over to there. Let's create a few more Jaguars.
Medium tank standing by.
Beam gate.
Vector achieved. Request new orders. On our way.
And you can go over there too. I have to wonder that they're all going to be like bumping up against each other, trying to get into this beam gate square. You can see the little treads on the vehicles are moving while they're running around. That was something which wasn't actually happening in software mode.
Vector achieved. Request new orders.
Beam gate full.
Yeah, I didn't want you to.
Input required.
Just said beam gates full. Yeah, whatever. Just go over there. Whee! Okay. New vehicle, Jaguar. Okay. Make another save. There we go. There we go. Okay. Might go for like another 20 minutes or so. When joining your squads in battle, try to jump into units just before they enter battle, rather than after it has begun. This will give you the best field orientation and edge in any battle. And it's kind of disorientating just jumping into the middle of everything and trying to figure out what's going on. So Fort Granada, Dark Valley, or Checkerboard. Let's go here, Dark Valley. So you're offering me life everlasting in the host station memory bank, right? It's a deal. If you'll just erase everything I saw in Dark Valley, host station archive, 2231.44578.GSF.2-8.50. Everyone on the home front is pulling for you. The Gorkovs have turned this once industrial area into a weapons manufacturing region. You must destroy the Gorkovian power station sectors, north, to stop their production of new weapons. Also, a Staudson bomb, capable of destroying all enemies and buildings in the region with a single shockwave, has been activated somewhere in this region. It will detonate and destroy all of your forces unless you deactivate it. You must proceed north to find the Staudson trigger sector, black and yellow square, and then conquer it to stop the bomb's countdown. The probability is 89.2% that you will encounter speedy platoons and the ferocious dual-prop Gargoyle 3 bomber copter. Fortunately, we will beam into battle just south of 2 of our own power stations, although they still need to be captured. Tip: because transporting your host station to a conquered power station does not cost any beam energy, no matter how far, hop from one power station to another to quickly move and deploy your forces in this expansive region. Yeah, okay. I have to say, if these Gorkovians are an alien race, they're using a lot of helicopters that don't feel that alien. Dedication to reading the full dialogue is commendable. Oh, thank you. It's still kind of difficult to read. It's not a very good font. But as I said, the grid makes it hard to see. We're not getting cutscenes before the missions anymore either, so... So, which square was it we had to go to? That is a fat-looking helicopter. Even fatter than the last one. Key sector. Oh, there's the speedies. It's just like a hover car. There's something under there, but I can't see it. Tech upgrade. Tech upgrade. Tech upgrade. Okay, so go to black and yellow square. Take it over before bomb goes off. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna timer of 3 minutes. Okay.
Target acquired.
It's got to be somewhere around here. Spawned 3 of you.
Are good. Light tanks ready. Moving out.
And you can go over there.
Target
I wonder how
acquired.
equivalent my units are to the enemies.
Input. Target acquired. Guns up, let's move. Target
I mean, it seems like the Gorkovians use a lot
Target
of
acquired. Guns up, let's move.
air vehicles.
That's a will comply.
Take over those.
Power station captured.
There we go. Okay. Oop.
Guns up, we have enemy contact.
It's a fat helicopter.
You have
Shoot
control.
it. There we go. Fat copter.
Guns up, let's move. We have
Ooh.
enemy contact.
There's the square.
Input required. Target acquired. On our way.
Okay, let's get over there.
Studson, bomb, stopped.
Vector achieved. Request new
That's how it's
order.
pronounced, is it? Studson. Okay.
Enemy sector entered.
That is quite the structure. This game looks very Skynet from Bethesda. I saw that.
Welcome
A
back.
video done by
We have enemy contact.
CB11, was it? Yeah, that game looks interesting to check out.
We have range on enemy tank.
This is sort of a
Enemy tankos.
real-time
retreat.
strategy game. It's a bit awkward to play, but it's interesting enough. I'm actually playing with a
Input required.
an open UA version. There's a multiplayer community which has put
Input required.
a version of it together which works much better on modern computers, so we're actually getting to see I assume hardware accelerated mode on it and a much wider
We have range
resolution.
on enemy tangos. We have enemy contact. Battle will comply. We have enemy contact.
I would like to look at Skynet
Enemy tango.
game and... Ooh, hello. There was another one, I think?
Order confirmed.
Because there was like one and then...
Guns up, let's move.
What was it? It was like...
Enemy destroyed.
There was like a first one which was really kind of a demo or a tech demo for the second one.
Enemy tank.
The second one was much better, but they were like really early open world type games with a full 3D environment and enemy models.
We have enemy contact.
Skynet's also getting a Unity port, but it's not out for the public yet.
Enemy signature confirmed. Enemy tank.
I really know nothing about the Terminator series. I really should see at least the first two movies, but
Input required.
from what I remember of the videos on them, they were very interesting just for what they were doing at the time.
Bomb activated.
No?
Guns up, let's move.
Did they reactivate it? Those cheeky gits.
Guns up, let's move. We have enemy contact.
Okay, we've got to go and we've got to keep that square captured.
We have enemy contact.
Stop the bomb from counting down.
Studson, bomb stopped.
Input required.
Go.
Moving. Enemy signature confirmed. Enemy tank.
Let me split these
Hostiles
weasels up into two
neutralized.
squads.
We have enemy contact.
You can take that square.
Order
You can
confirmed.
take that square. We don't actually have control of
Enemy
that one next to
tangoes
me.
We have enemy contact. Target acquired. We have enemy contact.
There.
Enemy tangos. Enemy power station captured.
Okay, cool. We've got that
Input required.
power station.
Guns up, let's move.
Again, the more of these
Target
zones which we
acquired.
control around the power stations, apparently the more power we get
Enemy tangos retreating.
up here. I know these are incredibly small to see. I haven't really been paying too much attention to them. This is how much power we have. I think this is how much power we have to
Studson,
move,
bomb activated.
and I don't know what this
Enemy
one is,
we have enemy contact.
or what this one is.
Post station under attack.
Hey!
Power station under attack.
Oh, look, it's like a tank of some kind.
Enemy tangos retreat. Target acquired.
Took the bomb back!
Will comply.
I
We
thought
have
I told you to
range
sit
on
there.
Enemy tangos. Target acquired. We have enemy contact.
We've got 17 seconds.
Studson, bomb stopped.
Thank you.
Light tanks ready. We have enemy contact. Enemy destroy. Tank squad retreat. Enemy signature confirmed.
This is getting a bit
We
trickier.
have enemy contact. We have range on enemy tangos. Enemy tangos.
I wish I could,
retreating.
like, fortify a square or something.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy we have enemy contact.
These foxes are actually costing me more, aren't they? Weren't they like 150 before? Now they're 192.
Tank squad losing ground. Hostiles neutralized.
Take it square backing.
Light order confirmed.
No, they haven't.
We have
Okay.
range
It's
on
just the
enemy
timer is up.
tangos. We have enemy
I
contact.
panicked for a moment.
Acknowledge.
Just shows what the
Acknowledge.
timer was last on.
We have enemy
They're
contact.
trying to get around from behind.
Order confirmed. Enemy signature confirmed.
Post station under attack.
Hostiles neutralized. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Okay.
Hostiles neutralized. Input required. Input required. Medium tanks, on our way.
Go there.
Hostiles, we have range on enemy tangos. Order confirmed.
Go deal with
We have
those.
range on enemy tangos.
You can go to there.
On our way. Enemy destroy. We have enemy
Good.
contact. We have range on enemy
Go and
tango.
shoot that.
Vector achieved. Target acquired. Target acquired. We have range on enemy tango. Enemy signature confirmed.
Do I have my spies?
Enemy
Yeah, I do. I've got
destro-
scouts.
We have enemy contact. Enemy destroyed. Enemy tangos retreating. Enemy destroyed.
Okay.
Enemy destroyed. We have range on enemy tangos. Enemy destroyed. Hostiles
Good.
neutralized.
Lost a few foxes in that group.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's move you up into there.
Input required.
I am requesting.
Guns up, let's move.
Go over
Target
there.
acquired. Order confirmed.
Keep some of you over here.
Vector achieved. That's a will comply.
You go over there.
We have range on enemy tangos. You have control. Enemy destroyed.
Okay. Around the other way. This way.
Enemy sector entered. Hostiles neutralized.
Cool.
Enemy destroyed. Power station down.
Okay, good. We've got that.
Signature confirmed. We have enemy contact. Hostiles neutralized. We have enemy contact.
Let's teleport up to there. And we can start
Vector
producing
achieved.
units from
Request new
here.
orders. Light tanks ready.
Create some weevils.
Target acquired. We
go
have
there.
enemy contact. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Don't let them take that
Enemy signature
bomb
confirmed.
back.
Acknowledged.
That would be not good.
We have enemy contact. That's a will. Enemy moving to intercept. Enemy tank.
I am just
hostiles
kind of sending them all over the place in the hope that they'll solve the problem.
Moving up.
It's not really obvious when I click on a unit to tell them to attack it. Like, it gets a little cross on it, but if there's a lot of units all over the place, it's kind of difficult to,
Host station under
What?
attack. Power station under attack.
get out of here.
Enemy tangos. We have range on enemy tangos.
Host station under attack.
We have enemy contact. Enemy signature confirmed. Enemy destroyed. Input required.
Ah.
Enemy tangos retreating. Enemy tangos.
No, they're actually tearing through my things.
You have control. Enemy hostiles
Pretty quickly.
neutralized. Enemy tango. Enemy
Go deal with that.
destroyed.
Go!
We have
Faster.
enemy contact.
Host station under attack.
Ah,
Power station under attack.
Input required.
Power station
shoot it!
under
Shoot
attack.
it!
Enemy tangos retreating.
What are they doing? Oh, there's something running around beneath me.
We have enemy
Tango
contact.
is part of a complete breakfast.
Order confirmed.
People would complain about, like, what is it? Captain Crunch tearing up your mouth?
Guns up, let's move. We have enemy contact.
You haven't had a breakfast unless you've chowed down on, like,
Target acquired. We have enemy
Composite armor.
contact. Enemy destroyed. Target acquired. Guns up, we have enemy contact.
I do kind of wish this felt a little bit more strategic.
On our way. Enemy tangos retreating. Hostiles neutralized.
That real cringe.
On enemy tango. We have range on enemy tango.
Post station.
Chewy caramel goodness between a blade of armor.
We have enemy contact. Moving to intercept. Acknowledged.
Oh, they're gonna take the bomb back and then it's gonna blow up and everything's gonna be terrible.
Vector achieved. We have enemy contact. Enemy tank.
This makes you think of Battlezone. From what I know of Battlezone, from what little I know of Battlezone, this is kind of similar to it, at least in visuals.
Welcome back.
The whole sort of early 3D poly models.
Hostiles neutralized. Hostiles neutralized.
I really need to play Battlezone. I remember people saying that was a really good game. I mentioned earlier that, but
we have range on enemy tango.
Yeah. Also, welcome.
Tangos retreating. We have enemy contact.
I could do with some more things.
Enemy contact.
Some more zones. Take over my zones.
I can.
Enemy destroyed.
You're all just sitting down there. Why are you sitting down there? Go up here.
Moving on.
There's a whole bunch of helicopters and all that flying around. You can do something about those.
Target acquired. Enemy destroyed. Acknowledged. Enemy tank. Order.
I mean, the more we sit around, it's just going to be enemy
contact.
Reinforcements just.
Medium tanks. We have enemy contact.
You know, making their way towards us. And when I see that white line I was confused about, that's actually to zero in on your
hostiles neutralized.
On your home station.
Vector. We have enemy contact.
Okay.
We have enemy contact.
Armor technology upgrade captured.
Hey.
Enemy tangos retreat.
Does that mean they lose armor?
Hostiles neutralized.
Or does that just mean that my guys have more armor? Jaguars have gone up in price. So I guess it's like it was a small armor upgrade for the Jaguars. Thought that getting the armor would make them more expensive. I guess they're better.
Enemy destroyed.
But
target acquired. Hostile order confirmed. Enemy tangos acknowledged.
I mean, it's not like, say, a unit of like a long swordsman in Age of Empires goes up in cost when you get armory.
Guns up, let's move.
Upgrades.
We have enemy contact.
I know they're
will comply.
rather different games, but
Target acquired.
like the unit getting upgraded to a broadsword to longsword, but
Enemy tangos
increasing
retreating.
cost, but
Enemy destroyed. Power station
not like increasing
Order
their
confirmed.
damage by
Enemy signature
one.
confirmed. Enemy target acquired.
Let's teleport over there.
Station under attack.
We can provide some fire support.
Hostiles neutralized.
I like that. That you can just sort of teleport in and
Acknowledge. We have enemy contact.
get zone control. That's neat.
Moving to intercept.
I wish you could
Enemy
like
signature confirmed.
float around a bit more.
Post station
Anyway.
under attack.
Hostiles neutralized. Enemy destroyed. Enemy tango. Enemy destroyed. Light tank. Hostiles neutral. We have
Post station energy. Post station under attack.
hostiles neutralized.
Post station under attack.
Enemy destroyed.
Where is my health? Is that my health? I hope not.
Enemy tango retreat.
Post station under attack.
Enemy
No.
destroyed. Enemy. We have enemy contact. Moving to intercept. On our way. Enemy signature confirmed. We
Pray that
have
one of these
enemy
helicopters doesn't get around behind me.
Post station under attack.
contact. Enemy vessel will comply. Input required. Guns up, let's move. Target acquired. Guns up. We have enemy contact.
Host station under attack.
Enemy tangos retreating. Enemy destroyed. Guns up. Let's move.
Okay, take that square.
We have enemy contact. That's a will comply. Vector achieved. Request new orders. We have enemy contact.
You join up.
Target acquired. We have range on
Don't
enemy
like you
tangos.
floating around down there.
Enemy destroyed. Order confirmed. You have control.
Let's go and, Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh, wow.
We have range on enemy tango. Enemy destroyed. Enemy signature confirmed. Enemy sector entered.
Yeah. Dropping bombs on me.
Enemy sector entered. We have range on enemy tango.
Welcome back.
Medium tank standing by.
They have so
Enemy
many troops
tangos
all over the
retreat.
place.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy tank. Enemy signature confirmed.
So I've still got those ones down
Power
there.
station lost.
They've taken that one
We
over there.
have enemy contact. Order confirmed.
It's not fantastic.
Enemy destroyed. On our way. We have enemy contact.
I feel like I'm fighting a
Light
losing
tank
battle
ready.
here.
Hostiles neutralized. On our way. Order confirmed. You have control. Enemy tango. Enemy tango.
Wow. Those are big bombs they're dropping. Ugh.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy signature confirmed.
Just move to the next vehicle once it gets destroyed.
Welcome.
Enemy signature confirmed. Hostiles neutralized.
Yeah, good
have
gravy.
range.
They're
Host
just
station under attack.
get out of here. This level has certainly picked up the challenge.
Enemy tangos retreating.
Okay, fine. Get out of here.
On our way.
I want you to
Order confirmed. Tank squad retreating.
yeah retreat. Please.
Host station under attack. Host station
dear.
under attack. Host station under attack.
Let's retreat back over to here. We get more power over here, and I can rebuild my forces.
Medium tanks are go. On our way. On our way. Light
Host station under attack.
Yes, like, ow.
Host station energy level critical.
We have range on enemy
I guess my
tango.
energy level is also my health, so if I've just summoned a whole bunch of units, I'm in a vulnerable position.
Enemy destroyed. Light tanks
That's
online.
interesting.
Vector achieved. Request new orders. Input required. Enemy destroyed. Acknowledged.
Power station lost.
We have enemy contact. We have range on enemy Tango. You have control. We have range on enemy Tango. Vector achieved. Request new order. Enemy Tango's retreating. Enemy destroyed.
Boom. Ow.
Welcome back.
Where'd you come from?
Enemy Tango's retreating. Enemy destroyed. Light tanks online. Acknowledged.
Get off there!
We have enemy
Get down
contact.
from there! What are you doing up there?
We have enemy contact.
You put me here. You created me and put
You
me
have
up here.
control.
There we go.
We have
Nope,
range
hang
on
on.
enemy Tango. Input required.
There we go. Okay, good. You're
Ground
down.
units request fire support. Enemy Tango's order confirmed. Enemy Tango's
Jesus,
retreat.
helicopters just-
We
they just
have
keep
enemy
going.
contact. Ground units request. We have enemy contact.
Post station under attack.
Target acquired. We have range on enemy Tango.
Be nice if my units would stop flying around underneath
Enemy
them.
We have range on enemy Tango.
I mean, that's where they drop the bombs from.
Guns up, let's move. Guns up, let's move. Tank.
Stützen. Bomb activated.
Hostiles neutralized.
No, please, stop it.
Stützen. Bomb stopped.
4
Guns up,
seconds
let's
on the
move.
clock.
You have control. We have range on enemy Tango. Enemy destroyed. Ground units request fire support. We have range on enemy Tango. Hostiles neutralized.
Okay, good.
Enemy Tango's retreating. Hostiles neutralized.
Post station under attack.
We have range on enemy Tango. Hostiles neutralized.
Welcome back.
I'm not going to get a reprieve, am I? It's just going to be constantly spawning more and more
Post
of these
station
helicopters.
under attack.
Enemy, we have range on
They're even
enemy
starting to
Tango.
overwhelm my defenses. I really feel like I need, like, helicopters or something to help me with this.
Power station under attack.
Wow.
Stützen. Bomb
Okay then.
triggered.
And there's a massive kaboom just off screen, which apparently leveled all the buildings nearby. Okay then. Guess I'll exit. We'll reload our save, or I guess that is? Yeah, okay. Right. What the increase in difficulty there? Let's try this one. Is it magic? Some lost metaphysics? We all know the Tercastans are tied to the past, but how do they float those fortresses? Sequential thoughts for non-sequential times. Hate to send you so deep into Tercastan territory, but Central AI reports the existence of a significant technology upgrade that, if acquired, will allow you to achieve tactical superiority over Tercastan armored divisions. You will be up against the well-shielded Leonid tanks, including some commanded by an especially fanatical cell of the cult. Among your predecessors here is in the memory bank. There is a big aversion to taking on Tercastans this close to their home. A prudent move would be to capture that technology, upgrade sector, and then head for the beam gate. Okay, so don't try and defeat them all. There's the beam gate there. Tech upgrade. Flying fortress. We have different units around here. What was that unit? Yeah, there. Oh, okay. Righto.
Post-station systems activated.
Okay. Did they not say that there was there was no power station?
We have enemy contact.
And the sky is green. I mean, with apparently how irradiated the planet is, I guess it's not too surprising.
Post station under attack.
Enemy tank on retreat. We have range on
Post station under attack.
Hey, who's shooting at my home? No one. Okay.
We have enemy contact.
There goes all my vehicles.
Post station under attack.
We have enemy contact. Medium tank standing by.
Post station under attack.
On our way.
Okay, Jaguars, go out and deal with that.
We have enemy contact.
Post station under attack.
If you can, jeez.
Enemy tank goes retreating.
My vehicle's made of paper?
Enemy destroyed. That's a
Good.
welcome. Enemy signature confirmed. Medium tank standing by. Moving to intercept. We have enemy contact. That's a will comply. Enemy destroyed.
Okay,
On
good.
our way.
Now go around
On
there.
our way.
Post station under attack.
Moving to intercept. Enemy signature confirmed.
New vehicle technology upgrade captured.
We
No.
have enemy contact. Tank squad retreating. Enemy sector
Okay then. Too aggressive. I see we had hornets there. Let's try that again.
Post station systems online.
Right.
medium tank standing by. That's a will comply.
I'm really going to have to, like, start driving around and
Enemy signature confirmed.
taking out things myself, aren't I? They keep mentioning that, but
Post station under attack.
it seems like my units aren't really smart enough to deal with the situations themselves. Or they're just not tough enough? At the moment, at least. Anyway.
Post station under attack.
I hope I can't blow up my own vehicles. well, okay. I can hear those tanks squeaking as they move around.
Medium tank standing by. Input required. We have enemy contact.
Post station under attack.
I just create a whole bunch of these. I don't know if there's front and rear armor.
We have enemy contact.
Post station under attack.
There we go.
That's a will comply.
What are you getting shot by?
Moving to intercept. On our way. Moving to intercept.
Come on.
That's a will
Down
comply.
over there. Don't like how low my health is. I think that's my health.
We have enemy contact. Enemy tank
Yeah.
moving out.
Move back again. There's some. These tanks up there are no joke.
Medium tank standing by.
Also, thank you very much for the follow, pilot. My kicks. I'm not generating any energy. I guess because I haven't picked up any debris. There was no power station.
Input required.
That doesn't give me power. And I could go try and take on those, but I don't know whether I would
You have control.
survive. Let's go have a look. Come on, get up there.
We have enemy contact.
Okay, that's one down.
Enemy signature. Enemy destroyed.
Good. Well, we took them out. Cost of nearly all of our own.
Enemy sector entered.
It's actually a little house of defense here. How about that? Or I say little. There's a two-story house. Not that small. So we've got to get up on top of that hill over there.
Enemy signature confirmed.
Yeah, what? Oh, they're the biplanes. Help! I thought they were like cars flying off the hilltop to come and attack me, but no, they're the biplanes which this faction has. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to restart that. Or oh, excellent! We'll try another mission. So I did Dark Valley. That was Fort Granado. Let's do Checkerboard. We've been at a stalemate here so long it's hard to tell who owns what anymore. If someone can just break through their flak line. Interviewers Resistance MedTech S Priebus Staff number 31767. We're fighting at Checkpoint Bordeaux, long known as Checkerboard, for the patchwork of Resistance and Gorkovian sectors. Your primary mission is to knock out the enemy's line of gun stations on the northern perimeter. Intelligence reports that the Gorkovs are test deploying a ferocious new tank called the Tech Track. Also, this region's tech upgrade will yield our new Wasp fighter copters. Your presence requested. We'll beam into battle behind a line of our own existing flak stations. Jump onto one of the gun turrets to beat back advancing forces. Your presence on the battlefield will definitely be required for victory, so jump into a vehicle and beware of the techs. Okay. Got a bunch of weasels. And there's the beam gate. That's a tech upgrade which give us the fighter copters? That's their sector there. Yeah, okay, okay.
House station systems online.
You have control.
Oh, cool. I can actually take control of the flank turrets. That's pretty neat.
We have enemy contact. Enemy tango retreating.
I mean, they seem more like missile turrets than flak turrets, but yeah.
You have enemy tangos retreating. We have range on enemy tango. Vector achieved. Request new orders.
Okay, cool.
Input required.
Oh, yeah. It is a checkerboard.
We have enemy contact. Input required. Enemy tangos retreating.
There we go.
You have control. We have enemy contact.
House station under attack.
There's a pretty good variety of things you have to do with these missions.
Enemy tangos retreating.
Okay.
Guns up, let's
You
move.
go there.
Guns up, let's move.
Get that, get that.
Target acquired. Input
That.
required. Guns up, let's move. Input
Somehow they
order
captured the
confirmed.
square which had our flak turret in it.
Target acquired. Guns up, let's move. Target acquired. Guns up, let's move. Target acquired. Input. Target acquired. Vector achieved. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Okay.
Target acquired. Vector achieved. Order confirmed. Input required. Order
Oh, they're going for
confirmed.
the power station.
Target acquired. Guns up, let's move. You have control. You have control.
It seems like they like specifically aim for me. Which makes sense, I am like the biggest threat, but there we go. I was able to beat that mission. So we have fighter planes now, I assume,
Welcome back.
in our other missions. Oh, well, fighter helicopters. Yeah, these are the ones I remember, the Wasps.
Welcome aboard.
I mean, we had a tutorial with some of them, but that should help. Especially against those... What's it called? The tanks in that other mission.
That's Roger.
Okay, let's send you over there. And I'll create a few more of you.
Beam gate open.
There we we go.
Acknowledge.
And you can go over there as well. There. That was done.
Heli squad standing by.
Right. Quickly. I think... Oh, okay. So there's like a... I can barely see a number above the beam gate. I guess there's like a max number of power cost for units which you can send through. It looks like it's 1,700. There we go. Very quick. That was only 4 minutes. 4 minutes 40. Pay attention to your energy absorption, so shown in the upper left corner of the screen. If the percentage is low, conquer more sectors to increase your power station's output. Oh, that's how I can tell about that. Okay. I think that's like right up there. Labyrinth, Dark Valley, Fort Granada. I might actually try Fort Granada again. We'll see how we go with the helicopters. Because I think I'll have those now. Yeah, there we go. And I can actually spawn them now? Yes, cool. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, helis. Let's go hunt for some tanks. We shouldn't get
Bandits engaged. Stay frosty.
too complacent because they can still shoot us. They just have a harder time of doing so.
Adversaries eliminated.
That's going much better.
Traversing hostile sector.
Oh, ow. This is also, again, where a joystick would be useful, and I would be able to, what's it called? Is it jinking? Left and right? Tilting left and right to dodge instead of having to do turns all the time. I'm glad I can't really crash this. Let's go get rid of those ones over there.
Welcome back.
Let me save. Oh! Okay, I say save and it saves. I don't get to name a save file.
Engaging enemy bandits.
Nope, that's their capital building.
Heli squad aborting vector.
Yeah, I didn't want you to go all the way over there. I would, like, I wanted you to go here. Why did you go?
That's a 10-4. All systems are go. Heli squad standing by. Switching to attack vector.
Go and deal with those dudes. Boom.
Welcome aboard. Bandits engaged. Stay frosty.
Post station under attack.
No.
Traversing hostile sector.
Ow.
Adversaries eliminated.
Get rid of that one. There we go.
Post
And
station
there we go.
under attack.
We have range on enemy tango.
They've actually got a spy satellite there or something. I'm surprised it's not a hot air balloon, considering the rest of the faction. Okay.
Welcome back.
Over there.
We have commit on target. Switching to attack vector. Engaging enemy bandits. Roger, we have commit on target. Welcome aboard.
Get up on top of the hill.
Bandits engaged. Stay frosty.
You crest the hill maybe a little bit higher so that you don't, like, fly up
We're going down.
level with their cannons. Okay.
Under attack.
It's all fine, it's all good.
Enemy bandits. Turn and tail. Bullseye.
There we go.
Confirmed.
Some more dudes coming over this way. Ah! No!
Welcome aboard.
Ah! Yeah. Ah!
Bandits engaged.
I like that you spit out when you get blown up. Ah! Okay.
Engaging enemy bandits. Hostiles neutralized. Vector achieved. Request new
I'm
order.
still not gaining any power from this. I think I'll restart it. Okay, good. So, let's do this.
Our station under attack.
Welcome aboard. We have enemy contact. Engaging enemy bandits.
That's a little annoying.
Bandits engaged.
If you
Stay frosty.
tell a mixed
Bandits
squad of
engaged.
units
Stay frosty.
of air and ground to go to a spot, the air units will take the ground route, it seems. I mean, is that annoying?
Adversaries.
Our station under attack.
You'd think, I don't know. Maybe you'd want them to take their... I lost all those troops.
Welcome
I might
back.
actually restart that again.
Station systems activated.
Okay.
Roger.
Go over
We
there.
have commit on target.
Go up there first, actually. That has some advantage. Keep air cover and such, less good for rapid response. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Roger.
Because in this situation, I'd like them to get there as quickly as possible. Maybe you had the option to like override, so they just took the shortest route. But yeah, you're right. If they're going around, they're covering the ground forces, so makes sense.
Our station under attack.
Can we turn around? I can't see enemy vehicles. There we go. Better be confirmed. I basically face tank that vehicle. Uh-oh. There's the biplanes. I hear the biplanes.
Situation no joy. Heli squad in trouble.
I mean, apparently they're...
Our station under attack.
Engaging.
Apparently they're biplanes.
Nuclear
vehicle technology upgrade captured.
Hey.
We have range on enemy tango. Heli squad aborting vector.
I really need to find the button for like switching my weapon. Yeah.
We have range on enemy tango.
Oh, there we go. Too late. There is a button for it on the UI. Jumping gun turrets, F6.
You have control. You have control.
Okay. Can I hotkey bind units? I don't think so. It's at least not Control 1, Control 2. Because that's actually taken up by setting the AI for the unit. So you can see down here these bars. Each one of these is like telling them to do a different thing.
Tank squad retreating.
This is retreat. This is proceed directly to target. I assume with ignoring enemy units along the way or not chasing them down. 3 is destroy enemies en route. 4 is conquer all sectors along the way. Should be doing that one. And 5 is go amok, which I guess is just chase down enemies as you find them and just keep doing so.
Weapons and shields recharge.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5 is telling them just to shoot their weapons all over the place. That seems to be what happened there.
Roger, we have commit on target. Acknowledge.
But yeah, like I don't know if I can do control groups. It's at least if there is a command for that, I don't know it.
Acknowledge. Bandits engaged.
I have to take you off retreat for you to be able to accept other orders.
We have range on enemy tango. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Maybe I could do that other helicopter mission a bit better now that I have some aircraft of my own. Because they did have bombs, and they were destroying my ground craft, but my helicopters might survive a bit better.
Enemy tank.
Let me actually try that. We do have another mission up there. Let's see what this one is. Labyrinth. By the time we heard about the Myconian Labyrinth, the Gorkos were already there, trying to figure out just what the weird terraforming Myconians had been up to. SDU-2 post-death debrief. Restored 3rd of the 17th, 2014. Clear the Gorkos from this giant maze so our scientists can analyze why the Myconians have been digging labyrinths. Steeply worn terrain will require careful planning. Helicopters are advantageous if you have them. Launch scout spy satellites to locate power stations and technology upgrade sectors, as we calculate their presence at a 92.7% probability. When fighting in large battle arenas, effectively monitor the action by holding down the right mouse button on the map and dragging quickly to move the map around. Yeah, I figured that out. Apparently there's a power station around here somewhere. Okay. Righto.
Guns up, let's move.
I'll put you all on to 4. That way you'll, don't go in there.
Vector achieved. Request new order.
That way you'll, capture zones as you move through them.
Commit on target. Target acquired. That's a will comply.
I think up here, this is what it was talking about a bit ago, about, like how much power you're gaining based on the zones you control around your station.
Will comply.
If you're on a power, if you have a power station, that is.
Roger, we have commit on target. Moving to intercept. Guns up, let's move. On our way.
Okay. Yeah, let's use a scout.
Vector achieved. Request new order. Input required.
Let's hop in the scout and have a look around. Okay, there's some helicopters there.
Input required.
There's a research station? Or... No, that's the endpoint. Yeah, that's the teleporter.
Enemy sector.
Yes, yes. There's a power station, but it's got their command thingy next to it. Ugh. There's something there. I don't know what that is. Is there now another power grid somewhere? Power station. There's one.
Enemy sector.
Okay.
Order confirmed.
Roger. We have commit on target. Engaging enemy bandits.
Where are you? There you are. I have to keep pressing A to go higher. If I let go of the A button, we slowly descend.
Traversing hostile sector. Engaging enemy bandits.
Hostiles neutralized.
Good. Good job.
Enemy tank. Enemy destroyed.
Good. Oh. There's helicopters coming.
Traversing hostile. Engaging enemy bandits.
I might want to get out of here. Or not?
Traversing hostile sector.
Hey, leave my helicopters alone.
Traversing. Input required.
This reminds me of a bunch of those helicopter sims games which you had at the time. Well, not sim game, helicopter sim games. I forget what they were, but they had you like flying around, taking out enemy installations and so on, rather
Welcome.
like what we're doing.
Engaging enemy bandits.
I remember one of them because he had
Post station under
what was
attack.
it? It was weird in that you had
Roger. We have commit on target.
they had like palm trees which actually shot at you
Welcome aboard.
in the level. Or what passed for as a palm tree at the time because it was really
Enemy
low
bandit. Turn and tail.
3D polys.
Enemy destroyed.
I actually have a early sort of
You have control.
what do you call it?
Welcome
Like
back.
You have control.
Flight type sim, air combat game. I've never played it though. Which one is it? I think it's Air Warrior 3. I think it's the name of it.
Enemy. Hostiles neutralized.
All systems are go. Bandits engaged. Stay frosty. Bandits engaged.
get rid of them. Blew them up.
Welcome aboard.
You're just sort of moseying around. I should probably have a look at that aircraft game at some point if I can find it. The thing is, I had X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and to me, that was much more interesting than a World War II style
Eliminated.
aircraft simulator. Because I didn't want to play as a,
Welcome back.
you know, like a Spitfire. I wanted to fly an X-Wing.
Roger, we have commit on target.
I think the graphics of the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter were better as well.
Switching to attack vector.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they were. They were better. It wasn't a. Wasn't really up for question.
Heli squad standing by.
Okay, so I think that
Switching to attack vector.
power sector was over there.
Roger, we have commit on target.
Yeah. Okay.
Roger, engaging enemy bandits. Moving to intercept.
Okay, but we're not getting attacked by anything. Welcome aboard. We're just dying.
Bullseye! Kill confirmed.
Ugh. Okay. Now take over this.
Traversing hostile sector.
There's a few more tanks up there.
Enemy signature. Bullseye!
There we go.
Kill confirmed.
Okay.
Heli
back to
squad
you.
standing by.
Take over that
Switching
square.
to attack vector.
And you are
We have range on
attacking.
enemy tango.
Power station.
Okay, a bunch of
captured.
helicopters coming towards me. Okay.
Heli squad standing
Well,
by.
teleport over there.
Target acquired.
And you can find your way around the mountains.
Standing by. Heli squad switching to attack vector. Roger, we have commit on target.
Yeah, now I can do what I wanted you to do before.
Bandits engaged.
I just have to set your AI to capture zones when you fly through them.
Power station under attack.
It's such a weird looking, like,
Roger, we have commit on target.
a weird looking little, scaffold.
You have
Bandits engaged.
That's a lot of
Stay
dudes.
frosty.
Wow, okay. Either they deal a lot more damage than I thought they were, or my health was a lot lower than I thought it was. Okay. Well, I think that'll probably do for Urban Assault for tonight. Maybe for the session? I don't know. I've seen more about what the game's got to offer. It's an interesting game. It gets really quite hard quickly. I was expecting that. And it's interesting the way that you sort of have to do missions to gain new units. But that means you can, like, do them in whichever order you want. And then you sort of come back to them later on to retry them. I wonder how many missions there are. I might look that up. I mean, we've done what? 1, 2, 3... 3 missions so far? Really? Only 3? I thought we'd done more than that. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've done 4, not including the tutorials. But yeah, I mean, yeah. It's got pretty fun gameplay mechanics. I think it was like released a bit later and it had a better UI. That would help a lot with it. Rather than clicking on those buttons, I know it's because I have like the resolution really high, much higher than it's supposed to. So if we put it down to like, I don't know, 1024 by 768, then it will be easier to see the all the UI buttons and all that, but I think that reset it, didn't it? Should have. It might be one of those cases where playing it at a smaller resolution is actually better because you can actually see things. Yeah, that helps somewhat, just because the buttons and all that are bigger, and you know the resolution might not be as high, but you're not really missing out on much. It's just this. This could be so much better. Like, I don't know. You'd have, like, pull-outs on the side of the different squads and being able to, like, press the number keys to select the different squadrons and... I don't know, just better things. It would be easier to control the squads and the AI for the squadrons. The helicopters spend a lot of their time very close to the ground, which means that they get shot by an aircraft. They're not using their height. And the units just sort of run all over the place. I wonder why that's the why they put the emphasis on taking control of units. The storyline is a lot more than I was thinking. I didn't know what I expected for the storyline. Certainly not, the remnants of humanity fighting for Earth, which has been destroyed because 2 alien races have taken it over, have invaded or something like that. One of which is, currently cooling the planet's core. And then you've got those, like, old technology humans, which have, like, flying cathedrals, and all this, like, World War I era type tanks and all that. It's... That's weird. I feel like I saw them in the demo, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's been ages since I played that. I could only just remember what the battles were like, not what the battlefield was like, not really what the gameplay was like or anything like that. Seemed like DG Voodoo, it can play the game in your native resolution, while the game is set to 800, 600 to scale the UI. Powerful feature. Yeah. It's why I'm not... When I'm playing older games, sometimes it's why it's like... I'm not too fussed if it doesn't play on the max resolution possible, because... I don't know. Many games, it's just... They weren't designed for it, so the UI is going to suffer. And I don't like pressing tiny buttons. I prefer having things legible than having the resolution really high. Why just one alien? If you can have one, you can have lots. Makes things interesting. I wonder whether there's a... Is there a skirmish mode or something which I can use to see... Let's see, host game, unnamed. There is a bunch of different maps. Okay. I guess that's the Myconians. So there's the 4 different factions. You, or the Resistance, I think it is. The Garconians, the Myconians, or the Garconians, the Myconians. I forget their names, and the Templar type dudes. No, I don't really want you to connect to the internet. Select your faction. The Resistance, Gorkovs, Myconians, Tercastans. So I'd like to see... Yes, I do.
Host station systems
What vehicles
online.
and stuff I get in the entire campaign. Fox, Tiger, Firefly, Hornet, Marauder, Scout, Power Station 1. I can actually build power stations? Okay, that's different. So if I get
Light
Fox,
tanks on. Guns up, let's move.
I'm doing this because I might not play it again,
Target
so
acquired.
I just want to see
Order confirmed.
what's available to
Guns
us.
up, let's move.
Go over there and take that spot. And I'd like to see what the other factions have to offer as well, just so I can see how they're...
Guns up, let's move.
how they're varied is. It seems like the Garkovs are about air forces.
Acknowledged.
The flying cathedral dudes are all about
Required.
really heavy tanks.
Acknowledged.
Okay, do we have that? Okay.
Input required.
So, if I...
You have control.
tell you to... Hang on.
You have control.
Okay. That one's all the way up the top. That's nice. It should probably be the default.
Guns up, let's move.
Go over there.
Acknowledged. Guns
Take
up,
that square.
let's move.
Facing the wrong way. There we go.
Input required.
Okay, good. So, can I build a power station there? Ooh,
Power station online.
that's cool. So you can actually create your own power stations.
Guns up, let's move.
Yeah, go over to that one. That one's a flat zone. I wonder whether that flattens the entire zone. Regardless of what's on it. So if there's a mountain there, you just flatten the mountain and build on it. Let me try.
Input required.
Yeah! Okay.
Power station online. Power station online.
Cool, cool. Doesn't really look like there's other buildings, though. It'd be neat if you could put up walls and so on like that. Or those,
Order confirmed.
no, not that. Or the, Ooh, that takes a while.
Locked and loaded.
That is a big tank. Oh, no, it was just really high up.
You have control.
Right. Yeah, okay. I like the little sprite gun stuck on the top. Oh, and on the sides. It's just got a big cannon sticking out of the middle of the cockpit.
Vector achieved. Request new orders.
That's a big boom. Okay, this is a big, heavy tank, I assume. What else have we got? Firefly,
Tank squad requesting orders.
which is...
Heli squad standing by.
It's a flying doorstop.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, jeez. There's a weird warping on the screen there. When I'm like turning,
Approaching hostile sector.
like the FOV is getting shifted around.
Welcome
Let's hop
back.
out of that.
That's a 10-4. That's a roger.
Yeah, you're just like flying doorstops. Okay. Then we've got Hornets.
All systems are go.
Okay, they're bigger helicopters.
Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Heli squad standing by.
We've got a Marauder, which I think are our, like, fighters?
Air unit online. Transferring control.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I don't know whether that's because of, like, source port or something, but there's weird, like, stretching of the terrain whenever you turn the camera. Ooh, they're bombers. Okay, well, that destroyed one of my own. Good.
Air unit requesting alpha check.
Then you have scouts. Do I get, like...
ICAM request input.
Let's exit this. Do I get to choose, like, the vehicles I have, or... Is there, like, a tech level you can set? Dictates your need to choose another faction. Okay, let's see what these guys are like.
Host station systems activated.
Okay. What have you got? Tech track.
Heavy tanks fully loaded.
Okay. Got like a missile rack on the top. Gargoyle.
Heavy tanks ready for Alpha check.
Gar Scout.
Spy cam.
Heli squad.
They've got the same
standing by.
voices. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Welcome aboard.
I was hoping they'd sound like aliens. Huh. Or maybe these guys aren't
Spy cam
aliens?
request
I
input.
don't know. I mean, command ship is alien looking. Yeah, that looks cool.
Welcome back.
Okay. Yeah, we've only got 3 things to build there. Let's see, is that tied to something? Either the map, perhaps? Let's do this one, and I'll have a look at these guys. I don't think we actually went up against
Host
the
station
Myconians
systems activated.
last time.
You have control.
Okay, they have like a plasma gun. SPO air prism.
Air unit ready at home plate.
Okay, it's a flying bundle of wires.
Transferring control.
Flying in brackets. Oh, that's what our command center looks like. Well, that's suitably alien. That looks really weird and interesting. It's like a flying series of electrical power line cubes. Okay.
Welcome back.
Air stick.
Air unit online.
Yeah, they
Air unit
again.
transferring
The
control.
voices are kind of a disappointment.
Air unit requesting mission.
Oh, jeez, you're fast. Oof.
Air unit requesting mission.
I think the thing was that their vehicles had like really high power damage, really high damage, but low armor or something.
Welcome back.
Air unit
Radar.
requests continue.
They're very Borg-like, actually, looking at it. They're a whole bunch of flying cubes, but with like plasma coming off the sides of them. Oh, that's our
Power
generators.
station online.
Or our power stations, okay. We're like Borgifying the planet, okay. 3D RTS are now ready for Homeworld. I've only got 3 units again. Okay.
Spy cam request
I've got
input.
more than that available, but... Oh well. And that was a large map too. I thought maybe the number of units you could have available be tied to map. Maybe you have to like capture points on the map and you get them that way. You don't just get all the units at the beginning. You have to like capture the research centers still, and that unlocks different units. That would be an interesting tug of war mechanic between the different factions. But you could take one of them and deny, say, an aircraft unit for your enemy. Anyway, I think that will do it for Urban Assault for tonight. Interesting game, as I said. Probably won't come back to this. I think this will just be a one-off for it. It's interesting to see what the full version of it is like, but I don't think it's got enough appeal for me to consider playing through the entire game. I'll have a look and see how many missions there are, but yeah. I've seen all that I care to with it. Still, it has interesting ideas. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again next time.